Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a great weekend. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I do Menu Monday every Monday with new recipes that I love to share. I've been searching high and low for new things, but I think I've got some really good lineups coming up in the next few weeks. I'd love to have you join us. You'll find all the recipe directions and ingredients in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. And we also have a playlist for our Menu Mondays. Our first recipe today was fantastic. I questioned the ingredients here. A cup of Catalina dressing with a half cup of peach preserve, which I was able to find sugar-free, and a package of dry onion soup mix. But I mixed it up and put the chicken in the crock pot as directed and poured it on top, and you cook that on low for 6 hours. The house was smelling so good. Every time I took China out for a walk and came back in, it made me hungry. And then all you do is, after the 6 hours is up, well, I'll show you that in a minute. Watch this happen. Now it's been 6 hours. We're going to take 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, mix that with equal amounts of water, and put it in the slow cooker. I did mix it around a little bit, and then you cook for another 20 minutes. And while that 20 minutes was going, I had rice and broccoli going in the microwave, so everything came together at the same time. I put the chicken on top of the rice, and I put some of the sauce on there. Oh, this was so good. It is definitely going back on our rotation, and I hope you give this a try. Here are your ingredients, and the directions will be in the description box below, as always. Okay, now we're making our Copycat roast beef ARBY'S sandwich. I unfortunately wasn't able to find the Sweetened Hawaiian rolls. You get the big ones, not the sliders. So we used a different kind of roll this time, but this is my second time making it. This roast beef is all Walmart had this week. Usually I get the Hillshire Farm ultra thin roast beef. It's a little more realistic, or you could get something from the deli. And then we like to put cheese on ours. That's optional. And then we're going to put these in the oven 300 degrees until the cheese gets nice and melty. And while that's doing that, we're going to be making up the sauce. Now I will have all the ingredients for the sauce at the end of this clip if you want to take a screenshot. In addition, it is in the description box below along with directions. I'm just going to put it all in this jar and give it a good shake. Alright, everything's done. I did the Arby's curly fries in the air fryer, and here are our plates. It's so easy to put together, it doesn't take long, so I hope you give it a try. Here are your ingredients. I love cauliflower cheese. My mom used to make it for us when we were little girls, and I wanted to make it just the same. I found this recipe a couple weeks ago and made it, and it was so good, but I didn't film it, so I'm gonna make it again so you guys can see. It's absolutely delicious. I'm gonna link the original recipe in the description box below, but the first thing you do is you steam your cauliflower. I don't know if you guys are watching the last video, but I ordered a cauliflower from Walmart, and it says to use 1 large or 2 small, so I ended up purchasing 2 small ones, and that was perfect. So what I did is I boiled the cauliflower for about 7 minutes, drained it, and put it in a casserole dish. And now I'm melting the butter and adding the flour, and you just let that slowly heat up. And then after you get it to this consistency, you start adding your milk, and you do that slowly so you don't burn it. And then after the milk thickens up, then you start adding the other ingredients. Now this said just half cup cheddar cheese, but I know from making it in the past that a good aged extra sharp cheddar cheese is what you need for a cauliflower cheese. So at the end here I show you a picture of the one I chose. It was the only aged cheddar that Walmart had. I'm sure if I went to the deli I probably could have found something a little stronger, but this was good. This was really good. Okay, our sauce is thickened up now, so we're going to add in some Dijon mustard and some black pepper, and we have our oven preheating to 425 degrees. Now we're adding in our cheese. I grated this up. Now, like I said, the description or the original recipe said half cup. I use a half cup of cheese in my sauce, and I put a half a cup on top of the cauliflower. So I suggest a whole cup. We're letting this cheese melt till it becomes all thick and creamy. And now we're going to pour it on top of the cauliflower in the casserole dish. And then we'll top it with the extra cheese. This goes in the oven for 20 minutes or until the top is brown and it's all bubbling. And I'll show you because I videoed it when it came out of the oven so you can see what you're looking for. And here is your casserole of deliciousness. It is so good. We used to have this for lunch sometimes on its own, but tonight I made some pork chops and some pinto beans, and that was dinner. Those will be coming up soon. Here's the cheese that I purchased, and here are all your ingredients. I do hope you try this one. It's so good. To go along with the cauliflower cheese, I made some grilled pork chops. I had a pork loin that I purchased for another meal. It was so huge, I just cut these off the pork loin and decided to cook them up. I used some wood-fire garlic Kinder seasoning, and I put that on and then spray and put them in the Ninja Foodie grill portion. I love this thing. It's a grill, it's an air fryer, it's a roaster. It does it all. And when you're in an RV, you really need to cut down on appliances, which, don't laugh because I know I've got a lot, but this does the grill and the air fryer. So it's definitely worth it. And the best part is it's really easy to clean. So I put the pork chops in there for 10 minutes. I turned them over, and then I used some Duke's Georgia Heat barbecue sauce. I'll link them in the description box below. I cooked them about 8 to 10 minutes per side until they were like 150. And then I had pinto beans in the Instant Pot. I cooked a whole bunch, and I've put some in the freezer so we can have them another night. So it's super simple. Today we're going to make some queso chicken. Now this can be served on rice or in tacos. Big Daddy did fajitas. I did like restaurant style chips and made it into sort of a salad. So lots of options, but for the queso chicken, all you do is put 3 or 4 chicken breasts in your slow cooker and cook it on low for 6 hours. After the 6 hours is up, you just drain all the juice off the chicken and shred the chicken up inside the slow cooker. We're going to add some salsa and some queso cheese and a teaspoon of garlic powder. We're going to mix that all together, and then we're going to cook it for 30 minutes on low just to combine all the flavors, and then it's ready and you can do with it whatever you like. During the last 30 minutes of cook time, I cut up some lettuce, tomato, I got out some salsa and sour cream. Those are the toppings we like. Here's Big Daddy's fajitas, and then this is my salad. We really enjoyed it, and super simple. I hope you guys enjoyed this Monday's video and the lineup of meals. Let me know if you try some, and if you made it to the end of the video, leave me a flower emoji, and I'll see you on Wednesday.